So we're going to look at combining horizontal and vertical transformations in one graph, into one problem. So we're just going to start by examples. We're going to say, I'm just going to say graph here, but I'm going to want to write the parent, state the shifts, and so on. So part A, let's look at, let's call this one P, and that's equal to the square root of x plus 3 minus 2. So if you, I encourage you to try this by yourself, pause the video and give it a whirl. All right, so let's label what we know. We have parent function of the square root of x, so we'll call that m is equal to the square root of x. Now let's write our shifts. So let's do the easy one first. Let's do the ones on the outside. If it's on the outside, that means it's going up and down, and it works the way we think it should work. So a negative 2 means we go down 2. So down 2 units. And then on the inside, that's the horizontal, and it works opposite of how we think it should work. So we have a plus, so that means it's going left 3 units. Now let's graph it. Okay, start by graphing your parent function, which is the square root of x. Hopefully by now we've gotten these down. 0, 0, 1, 1, 4, 2. This is m of x. Now we want to take each of these points and we want to go down 2 units and left 3. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then down 2, 1, 2, and left 3. 1, 2, 3. Down 2, 1, 2, and over 3. 1, 2, 3. So now you just connect the dots, and here is your new p of x, or your new function, p of x. All right. Hopefully by now we're getting the hang of this. I want to move on and look at another type of problem that you will see. Example 2. Write the new equation if the square root function is shifted three units right and 2 down. 2 units down. All right, I encourage you to pause the video and try this yourself. So let's write down what we know here. We know parent function is, we'll call it f of x is the square root of x. I'm looking for the new function where it applies these transformations to that parent function. Just so I have everything kind of condensed here. Here's my parent, then I'm going right 3 and down 2. So that's all the info I need to be able to get this graph going. So let's call our new function g of x. And gonna have an equal sign in there, so we're on the right track so far. Now we know we're gonna have a square root in there, so let's go ahead and write that. Give ourselves some room here, make it kind of big. I know there's gonna be an x in there. Now, we need to determine our signs and what goes inside and what goes outside. So I like starting with the outside first because the outside's the easiest part here. Outside is the vertical, up and down, and it works the way we think it should work. That's why it's the easiest. So, on the outside, that's the up and down. So I'm going down 2 units, and it works the way I think it should work. So that's a -2. And then let's move to the inside. The inside is the horizontal, and it works opposite of how I think it should work. So I'm going right 3 units. That means, and it works opposite of how I think it should, so -3.